Alright, we're going to go over some of the muscles. The first one is going to be the erector group. We're going to position over the midpoint of the muscle, which is going to be L3 for the lumbar spine. So let's find that first. PSIS, lumbosacral junction, L5, 4, 3. Now I'm just going to go about a 1/4 inch right off the spinous process. I'm going to use a 2-finger contact with my palm facing out. We're just going to instruct the patient to lift their arms and legs up off the table like they're doing a Superman. Verified by muscular contraction. Next one is going to be the QL. This one is going to be more lateral to the erector group. You can also find it by going right between the bottom of the ribs and the top of the crest. If you want to find it again, you can find the bottom of the ribs, top of the crest, 2-finger contact, again palm facing out. This time we're going to instruct our patient to hike their hip up without bringing the ASIS off the table. If they do that, and it's impossible for them to recruit this muscle this way, go ahead and relax, you can instruct them secondly to try to scrunch their rib cage down or bring their ribs down to their hip. There you go. This is going to instigate the top part of the muscle rather than the bottom, which is less accurate, but able to recruit once if they can't do it the first way. And this is also verified by muscular contraction. Next one is going to be the glute max. This is an extensor. So we're going to first find the PSIS. We're going to mark this with our inferior hand. Next we're going to find the greater trochanter. Split the difference between. And we're going to have the patient raise their leg up off the table. Verified by muscular contraction. You should feel the top part of this muscle here rather than the middle part of the belly down towards the mid part of the glutes. Next one's going to be gluteus medius. This one's further down, so we're going to use S2 instead of the PSIS. Mark that with your inferior hand. It's also deep to the glute muscles, so instead of using greater trochanter, we're going to go 45 to 60 down. And we're going to use the midpoint right about here. I'm also going to vector my hands superior and anterior. This muscle is an abductor, so we're going to have the patient push out into our hand here. Verified by muscular contraction. If for any reason you don't feel the contraction here, most likely it's because you're too superior, so I would move inferior and or lateral to get to a place where you can feel that contract. Alright, next one is going to be piriformis. Good part is this is the exact same hand position. We're just going to contract a different muscle. So again, to find this, we're going to use S2 and 45 to 60 down from the greater trochanter. We're going to also vector superior and anterior. This time we're going to bend our patient's leg up to 90, and we're going to use an open hand contact on the inner part of the ankle here and have the patient resist inwards. Verified by muscular contraction. And then the last one is going to be the TFL, so we're actually going to have our patient flip over onto their back. Now notice the patient's left side is facing me. We're going to first find the ASIS. We're going to mark this with our inferior hand. Then we're going to find the greater trochanter and vector in between these two. Next, we're going to have our patient rotate their toes medially or inward, and then have her raise her leg up off the table. Verified by muscular contraction. And that's it for the pelvic muscles.